Hey, well, welcome to Gold Fever Adventures. I'm Jack Tucker. I am out here on another one of these adventures. I've got a hill in front of me. There's a lot of prospects on this hill. I don't know if it's ever been metal detected before, but I'm going to metal detect it. I'm in Arizona. It's still a little chilly right now, so that's why I kind of got me a little sweatshirt on. But I'm going to be using the MineLab 6000, and I'm going to be climbing this hill and just see if I can do any good, if I can find me any gold anyways. I've also got a rocker box, a golden cradle, and I'm going to go find me a wash someplace and dig me a little bit of material, and then I'm going to run it through that and just see if I can get some gold. But I'm just out exploring today, but I sure want to thank you guys coming along and sharing on these adventures. Please like, share, subscribe. Make sure you leave me a comment down below. And hey, let's just go out and have some fun and explore today. But thanks for coming along, guys.
Load up the truck, it's time to roll. With hearts so wild and a common goal. Chasing the goal, we're ready for the thrill. Through mountains and rivers, we'll climb every hill.
You know, there's an old saying, gold has been found where gold has been found. Or you go to find gold where gold has been found. Something like that anyway. That's why I'm starting right here, metal detecting anyway. There's no prospect right there. And you look up the hill, there's one right there. There's another one right there. There's another one right there. Well, it's pretty good when your first target's a piece of metal. That's right there in the head of this wash, which I don't really like to dig in these washes. But it's not gold. I was just working my way inside of this little cut right here, I'm going to check these walls before I start to climb this hill. I'm getting a signal right there. I don't know if it's anything to do with those hot rocks or not, but I got to pick that out. That's probably it, an old piece of tin can. Piece of old tin can is what that is. Whew, sounded good there for a moment. I don't know what's down here, but I'm already down 8-10 inches. I'm still getting a signal. Probably just a piece of tin though. But I gotta get this dug out of here. Whew. Man, that one was down there. Not that old, but it's a metal jacket. Well, I didn't get to climb this hill. After digging a few targets, I don't have the energy. I think I'm going to go up and get in some a wash and give me some material and maybe run it through this rocker box. And maybe do some detecting in the wash too, but that's where I'm going to go. I'm going to go up higher. Okay, that's where I was just at right there. There's still a lot more prospects. Look at them all. They're all around this mountain right here. I want to detect this low side though right here. This low side, this mountain right here. Walk up over this ridge, I guess. Detect right around here for a second. I don't know why, but it sure got windy up here all of a sudden. Got a bunch of prospects there. Got some right there. There's a relic from the past. Old tobacco tin. Nothing in it. I always check them, especially when they're full like that, because you never know what might be in there. But so all these old prospects just like this. They're all over this hill here. There had to be finding gold for them to be all over here. And look at all this quartz. Here's what they were doing. I don't believe. Look at those holes. There's those drill marks. Well, they're probably blasting holes. Or core samples, maybe. Core samples or blasting holes. There's two of them. There's one right there. There's one right there. This big old quartz vein right here. This is what they were chasing, all of this type of stuff around here. Think they all know something that I don't? There's a lot of them up there flying around. Maybe there's something dead up there. Here's an old theory I got. When you get into these saddles, where you got them all, on everything coming down in one wash, you get into that wash and test it. And if you're not finding any gold in that wash, and that means on either side of this hill, this whole saddle, there's probably no gold in that wash, because over time and weathering, if there was any gold on these sides of the hills, they'd make its way down into these washes. So if you're not finding any gold in the washes in the saddles, that's probably a good indication there's no gold right there in that wash. I thought I heard somebody else over there. I'm going to go over there and check that out. Check out another spot. I'm not having any luck over here. A lot of rock. Oh, that one goes back up in there a ways, it looks like. Oh, some of it's caved in. Looks like there's a ton of rats' nests right there though, but that looks like that one goes up in there. I would say so with all this rock they pulled out here. And this is all the waste rock. Imagine what the good stuff was like. It looks like they tried to tie into it from this side here. Tried to tie in. They dug all of this out. Looks like they tried to tie into it. I'm not going back in there, but you can see the quartz veins right there. There's probably a big ass quartz vein running down through here. I bet you there's all types of snakes living in there. Snakes galore. These good pieces of quartz though, running all the way down through there. Take a bunch of this stuff and crush it. See, that's got browns in it. That's your orange stain. That's iron. Still trying to locate where that noise was, where I heard somebody at. That's what I'm off to now. Down these deserts, driving around, you never know what you come upon. Oh, I believe this was the old town well right here. That's what this was. Whoa, look at that. That goes down there, doesn't it? Here. Whoa, that does. This was the old well. This was the well that supplied the town. The town of Winchester was right there. Once upon a time, there was miners all over these mountains. All over up here looking for gold. You got the big gold mine on the other side of this hill right here. The old Queen Tut. And a lot of offshoots and other shoots going into that. But it goes back a ways. I've been in that before, that mine. I even posted that video a while back of walking back into that mine. But these old timers were all over here. A lot of old foundations and stuff like that where they lived at. And a lot of gold has come from this area too. A lot of trash over in this area though. A little building there. Fireplace still standing. And the outline where the walls was. He had a nice little place there. Took me a while to build that, collecting rocks from all over around here. Huh. If only history could talk. If only history could talk. Wow. Tut right there. That was a big header chute, loading chute. There used to be some boards up the top of that, and it goes back, and the mine is right there. It goes back in. And that big cement thing, that's probably full of water, where they kept water at. To house water. It looks like a big swimming pool now. There used to be a lot of old pieces of equipment and stuff around here, but it's all been hauled off. Hell is that? Looks like somebody painted a rock. Stuck it in the ground. That's weird. Don't know what that means. I'll tell them what you find out here in these deserts. That mine right there, people say they hear voices coming from inside that mine. These are dry wash tailings here. They're older. Little path going down to this wash. This wash is where we found a lot of gold at. Been a lot of gold come out of this wash. People are digging galore up and down through here. Look at all this bedrock. Lots of bedrock right there. All the way down there. And all the way up, look at all them tailings. Man, there's been a lot of work up there. A lot of gold has come from this. See, again, there's a saddle right here. And that's why there's so much gold in this wash, but the gold we figured was up here on this hill. This is the hill we've dubbed Gold Mountain. We were just finding, I don't know how many ounces or pounds of gold has come off of that hill, but it's had to slide down and got into this wash. And there's mines, see there's one right here. These are all over here. So all of this stuff is all slid into this wash. So when you test these washes, find some gold, maybe. That's what the old timers would do too. They would get in these washes and they would test it. And if there was gold, they would often try to follow it up to where it was coming from, to its source. That wasn't so steep. I'd like to get down in there on that bedrock. But I don't know if I can get down in there without falling and hurting myself. You can see where people's got in some of these falls, these waterfalls, got down and cleaned these out. There's some tailings there. Another hole right there. So they've tested down here. Nice looking quartz, huh? See, when you see a piece of quartz, flip it over. See the orange and the browns? That means there's a lot of iron in this ground, mineralization. If you flip one of these over and it's just plain, that means this ground doesn't have mineralization in it or no iron. And you know what they say about gold? Gold loves iron. Oh, look at this wash here. There's been a lot of workings. Oh man, they scraped this all the way down to this bedrock. Looks to me like they missed some material. They left some of this right here though. They left some pockets right through here. And they left some right in there. They left that whole bench right there. But they scraped this down and down here. Man, they're going after it. They're tearing into it. I think what I'm going to do though, I'm going to bring a bucket down and just get me some material right there. That's where I'm going to get my material from. So that's what I'm going to do, get me a bucket of material. I don't know how full I'll fill it, probably not full. And then I'll come back up here and I'm going to set up this rocker box and I'll run it through that. Sometimes you just got to think outside of the box. That's where I wished I had knee pads. But I think I'll just go ahead and sit down right here. Hope I don't sit on the cacti. Should have put gloves on. I even brought a pair of gloves this time too. Get rid of some of these larger rocks out of here. Okay. That's where you wish you had gloves. I guess I could use one of these rocks to push this into. Some good little cracks in here though. Right there's a nice little crack. Drops right down in between this bedrock. Another one right there. That's when I almost brought a vacuum. It's when you wish you had a vacuum now. If I find any gold here, I can always come back. I can always come back. I like that little drop right there though. Okay. If you've never seen one of these things, it's old school. This is old school. Let's see. I think I better put this going downhill this way. You can't tighten these down. I'm not going to do all that. I'm going to put it in and let it sit there. Got little wing nuts, I guess I can, or little thumb screws to hook this on with so it'll stay up. I'll put that there. Okay. There, just kind of sits right there in there. I don't know how I'm going to get the water though to feed it. I think what I need to do, okay, that'll work. I gotta put, I see these have little, I've never used this before. I just bought this used. I owned one of these years ago. Okay, you got, oh, see, you got little, I see now. You've got these slots where these will go through at. They'll go into these quartz. Okay. That, it's always good to read the directions. Okay. Now, that should give me a place to get my water from. Okay. That'll work much more better. Much more better. Much more better. Okay. Oh, man, I need a chair. I need a chair. I had a classifier. I could have used that. That's for panning. That's for dipping the water. So let me. I feel that. I don't want my thing to float, so I want that below that. Okay, I'll save a little bit of water. Okay, put this over here. I gotta find me some type of chair. Oh, this back breaking. Use this gold pen. Yeah, that much more better. That much more better. Okay, I don't need a scoop. Much more better. Okay, this has different sizes of screens on here. I think I'll just use that one. I won't need that one there. I guess I will need the scoop after all. So, what you do is you put some dirt in there, like so. It won't take long to go through this. Take your ladle, put it in there, and then you rock it. I thought this had a handle. Maybe it doesn't. Oh, you probably shouldn't put too much material in there, though. Maybe one scoop at a time, I guess. Give it time to... It's what the old timers had. This is what they used. If you think about it, doesn't take any batteries, no electricity, no gas, no motors. All you need is water. That's probably why they built these rocker boxes. Just pour water in there. You've got two catches. You got one right here that's got miner's moss, and then you've got this conveyor belt material down below there. So you've got two methods to capture this. If there's any gold in here. Then you just take this, dump this out. Guess I could have really looked to see if there was, make sure there's no nuggets sitting in there. I think I'll just put a couple scoops in here. Okay. I don't see no gold in there yet. Got to have water for it to work. I think you can be pretty aggressive with this thing. And you know what else? It's quiet too. Don't make any noise. You can sneak into the backwoods with this. It's a little slower, but hey, if you're in a good little spot, got some nice little bedrock you're cracking or something, have yourself a drink, just relax. Sitting on a creek bank, because you will go through water. You can't haul a lot of water out to the desert with this, so. Get through this, and then I'll pan this out. We'll see if there was any gold in there. And then I'm going to head back to camp. Today is my birthday. So I just wanted to come out here to the desert. Zoom out here to the desert for the birthday. What I wanted to do. Do a little metal detecting. Find a little bit of gold. Didn't find no gold detecting. Of course, I didn't really put a lot of time and effort into it. I really wanted to run this cradle. That was my main objective. I did accomplish that. I think birthdays are just kind of, I think I'll do this in 2 scoops. Kind of time to kind of just be by yourself for a moment. Maybe reflect back over your life. See where you've been, where you're going. Assess what you want to change in your life. If you're happy, unhappy, where you want to go. Looking back and looking ahead. Learn from bad and make life good. Okay, I think this will be the last one here. Yep. Okay. Then I can pan it out. Okay, what I'm going to do is run this till there's no more, till I don't really see any more gravels coming out down the bottom down there. Means it'll be pretty well washed its way out. Okay. Now I'm going to show you. This here has, you've got a built-in screen, that's probably 1/4 inch. This here's probably 3/16, I don't know. Hell, I don't know. And then you had you had this other one that's even smaller. So you got 3 different sizes of screens. Okay. Now what I need to do is clean this up. There's all the tailings there. 1 bucket full of tailings. Okay, I'll show you how to clean this up here. Okay, what I need is this small pan. Now, see right here you've got a screen of miner's moss right here. So this is the first thing this is going to go over right here. And then you've got this conveyor belt material right here. And that's going to be the second thing that's going to go over. Let me take this all off, set all this down. Okay, let's see if I can pan into this here. I might be able to just pan into that. Give me some water. water here. Miner's moss, see, this has a backing. This has a rubber backing on it. If you're using miner's moss, like in your sluices or dredges or whatever, and there's no backing, then you've got to use like maybe a low profile rib matting. Because the fine gold can work its way through this miner's moss. You get down to the bottom, stretch it, stretch this here from side to side, shake it really good. I would think if there was really any gold, it would be, I would guess it would be in this first piece. Let's see if I can, I don't see how am I going to do this here. You know what, I'm not going to be able to do that. I'm going to have to set up this other tub here. I can pour this water, though, into this tub here. Okay. There we go. Let's try it this way now. Okay. Let's see what we got. Come on. Show me something. Show me something. I mean, what did I do? A couple shovelfuls, basically. A couple shovelfuls of that. So, I like to pan in the sun so I can see. You can see if there's any gold in there. I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing anything. I'm not seeing anything. All right, let's take a sneaky peek here. A little more water in there. Let's take a little sneaky peek. A little sneaky peek. Oh, I see gold. I see gold. I see gold. Look at that. There is gold in there. Let me show you that. Let me put this all back together here. Nothing big, but there is gold in there. See it? Let me give you a little close up there. Let's see if I can bring it up here closer to you. Can you see that a little better? There's gold in there. There is gold in there. There is gold in there. Actually, it's not too bad for what I just did. That'd be worth dry washing, I think. Going in there, do some dry washing. Well, now, what I got to do is go through this here. See if there's anything in here. If I had a sniffer bottle, I could sniff that up. I may have one on the razor someplace, but... I got to be extra careful because I know there's already gold in this pan. So I don't want to really get rid of too much material. I just want some of that blonder sand gone, and I'll keep most of that in there. Okay, you tell me if any more was in there or not, or if that's the same amount. I'm going to say most of that gold should have been in that upper tray. I'll see there's some sliding down. That, I think that was probably it. Maybe a couple flicks got down there, but nothing big. But hey, you know what? That's gold. That is gold. Sheesh, yes. Well, did get some gold anyways, so I wasn't skunked. I wasn't skunked. It's not bad. I might have a sniffer bottle. I'm going to have to see if I can find one. But for now, I just got to put all this back together again. And then get ready to head back out of here. I didn't clean the bottom of this up. There's a lot of areas to explore around here. A lot of areas to dig in, a lot of washes. Anyways, so I'm out of here. I'm driving back to camp. Like I said, it was my birthday, so I had to get out, see if I could find me a little bit of gold, and I found me a little bit of gold, so I was happy. Anytime you find a little bit of gold, you're happy. Anyways, hey, I sure appreciate you guys coming along and sharing on all of these adventures. I enjoy bringing them to you. Leave me a comment. That's important. Leave me a comment. Hey, if you're not a subscriber, you know what? Give me a birthday present and subscribe to the channel. I need all the help I can get. But anyways, I want to, again, thank you guys coming along, sharing on these adventures. Get out, create your own adventure, guys. But like I said, I appreciate you. Until our paths cross again, take care, everybody, and thanks for watching.
Truck, it's time to roll with hearts so wild and a come and go, chasing the goal. We're ready for the thrill. Through mountains and rivers, we'll climb every hill. With the sun on our backs, we take our stand, uncovering treasures buried in this land. This gold fever's got us running wild in the heart of the land. We feel like a child. Adventures await in the great unknown. Together we chase dreams, never alone. With metal detectors singing in the breeze, we dig for the fortune, uncovering keys. With a gold pan in hand, we sift through the dirt. Each little glimmer makes our hearts surge. By the firelight's glow, our laughter rings as we dream of the riches tomorrow brings. Gold fever's got us running wild.
The gold mine.
I got them. We feel like a child. Adventures await in the great unknown. Together we chase dreams.
Oh, ain't that cool? Is this like the I was gonna say something bad.
Wait a
That
minute.
don't work.
Is that better?
There you go, that's good.
Our laughter rings as we dream of the riches tomorrow brings. This gold fever's got us running wild in the heart of the land. We feel like a child. Adventures await in the great unknown. Together we chase dreams, never alone. So here's to the nights beneath the stars. With our hearts full of dreams, we'll go far. This gold fever's got us running wild in the heart of the land. We feel like a child. Adventures await in the great unknown. Together we chase dreams, never alone. Never alone. So here's to the nights beneath the stars. With our hearts full of dreams, we'll go far.